following. As you can see, remember to use body mass in this case. For example, in this case, body mass, it's brackets of division, multiplication. Body mass is brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So we're going to start with this multiplication where we have -3 by 2. So we are going to have 3's, that is -3, 2 times -3, 2 times. So that is -3 2 times, which gives -6. And then we have to add a -4. So we are adding -4, which is this one here, as you see it, -4. This is what we are adding here. So we bring our -4, press it here. So our numerator alone is going to give us -10. That is the numerator. Now let's look at the denominator separately. It is a 2. Down here we are going to look at the denominator, which will give us 2 minus 3. So it is 2 minus 3, but it is minus a negative. When we subtract a negative, it turns out to be a positive. So in the end, our numerators are going to give our numerator is giving a -10, and then our denominators is giving a positive 5. So now the task which we are remaining with is to divide. This will give a division, to divide 10 by 5. -10, which is this one here, by 5. So it means we are going to have 2 groups of 5, 2 groups of 5. Out of these 2 groups of 5. So we are dividing -10 divided by 5. It means you divide it into 5. So we get 2 groups, meaning we are going to remain with 2 groups, which means this is out, this is out, this is one group, and then this is out, this is out. These are 2 groups, and then this one goes. So our answer finally is -2, as you can see it here. So the answer is finally -2 for this. Remember, we said we are doing this without calculations, but when you practice this method, all the calculations will become simpler, because this method is now visual, is visible. You can always try to relate it to the calculation. For number 2, let's start with the numerator. So the numerator, we are starting with, we can work out -6 plus 2. Then we can also work out separately, we can also work out -3 by -4. So let's take -3 by -4. So we have -3, this one here, 4 times. So that is 1, 2, we are multiplying, 3 and 4. So that means when we multiply, we are having 3 negative 3 4 times. But because 4 is also negative, it turns it to positive. So in the end, we are going to have a positive 12. That is 3 negative times 4 negative. It comes to positive 12. Now, that is one part of the denominator, of the numerator, giving positive 12. Let's put it a little aside. So we are going to move it a little aside so that we get more working space. This one is 12. Then we have this negative 6 divided by divided by 2. So this is negative 6, which is that. Then we divide it by 2. It means we make 2 groups, and then the answer becomes 2 groups. 3 groups of 2's. So when we are dividing it into 2, we have 3 groups of 2's. So these 3 groups of 2's, it means the answer will be 3. 3 groups of 2's, but negative. Okay, so now we have 3 here, and then we have positive 12 here. So what do? We have to add, according to what we have there, is to add. So while we are adding, we are going to have this added to, cancelling with this to this. That is when we are adding, and then those items go. So what do we remain with? We are remaining with how many? Let me see. Positive 9. So if this is positive 9 in our numerator, we shall have numerator having positive 9. This is our numerator having positive 9. So let's go at our denominator. The denominator is 5. Let's work it from here. 5 minus 8. So 5 minus 8. A minus 8, we can take it directly as negative 8. So what do? We say this and this, this and this, this and this, this goes with this and this, they cancel. So what do we remain with? We remain with 3 for the denominator, negative 3 for the denominator. So this is our numerator, and then this is our denominator. What are we going to do? We are going to divide this by 3. But this time, the 3 is negative. So let's see. What we are having is this one, divide 9 divided by negative 3. That is what we want to do right now. So 9 divided by negative 3. So we have, let's put these 3 and we see how many we get. If we have here 3, so This is negative 3. Remember, this negative which we are dividing with will affect this. So let's see, if we have this 3 under this, it is 3, 3 under this, it is 3, and then this 3 divided. So we have divided 9 by 3, negative. So that means our answer remains, there are 3 groups now of 3. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 groups of 3. Meaning this one goes, and our final answer is negative 3. So pause the video and try. Don't go ahead before you try the number which is given here. Try it and then redo the calculations and see if you have the calculations and you use the tiles, do you still get the same answer? If not, try to redo and make sure your answers are the same. Thank you. This is the end of Algebra Part 2, which is operations on integers. We are now going to go further to the next. So wait and see what is our next.